think I got it fixed. I don't know. I've been trying to fix the thing and it keeps breaking on me. Just sliding down. Trying to be cool. Just slide on by. You know, it ain't working, dude. Quit sliding, you stupid camera, and stay still so I can tell them some things. Well, I want to talk about embarrassing moments. We've all had some, haven't we, y'all? I think we have. I can tell a few of them tonight. You know, embarrassing moments can make your face feel so hot. You don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Well, I want to tell you my first embarrassing moment. I was sitting in an assembly when I was a freshman in high school. I had just got my first boyfriend. He was a cute little old short thing, you know. I thought he hung the moon. Boy, was I starstruck. But anyway, we're sitting in the assembly together, right? I am so shy, I'm afraid to swallow and thinking he might hear me. Now that's shy, y'all. I don't even know how I got a boyfriend to begin with, being that shy. But anyway, I guess it was my looks. I don't know. But anyway, I'm sitting there and I go to swallow real quiet, like, you know, and I got choked. Have you ever gotten choked to where you're just going and you can't get your breath? Well, it was one of them. And I'm sitting there trying not to cough, right? And I'm going and he's looking at me and he starts laughing, which is making it harder because I'm going trying to stop from going, you know, and I just couldn't do it because I was so embarrassed and I felt my head was hot, like it was about 200 degrees. I knew my face was red as a tomato. I knew it. And I look at him and he's going, why didn't you slap me on the back or something? I'm dying over here, y'all. I can't get my breath. Because every time I try to breathe, I cough louder and louder. And finally I said, he ain't going to ever ask me out again. But I got to take a breath and cough. And I want you to know I almost blew the toupee off the person in front of me because I let it out. If that was the end of it, it'd have been fine. But it wasn't. I had to take another breath and I'm still choking. I want some water, y'all. I want some water, but I can't talk. The man, I don't even know what the assembly was about now. I'm dying here. I'm dying. And he's laughing at me. And now everybody else is looking. And they're starting to laugh. And I'm just going, it was horrible. It was just horrible. But I finally got that little thing that was making me choke out of my throat. And I took a breath and I was okay. But I'm thinking in my head, oh my Lord, have mercy. He'll never ask me out again. I done coughed like my grandpa in this assembly. And half this school saw me be humiliated. It was awful, y'all. But nothing could ever in my life just going to compare to that with the next thing that was going to happen to me a few years later. But before I go there, I just want to say that wasn't the last time I got choked. But I want you to tell you the worst places to get choked is this. Number one, in an assembly with your first boyfriend when you are shy. The second is at a funeral when everybody is praying quietly and crying over the person that's died. The third time is when you're in a Baptist church. Let me tell y'all, I was raised in a Baptist churches. And you didn't talk in them, you didn't go hallelujah, you didn't go amen, only the men every once in a while. Just maybe one or two of them would go amen, Nobody else is say a word. Everybody's sitting, the women sitting with their knees properly together with a little Bible open on their laps. The children are sitting there, and if they move a muscle, they've already been, their lives have been threatened. I will wear you out if you make one peep in that church. Do you hear me, Junior? Yes, ma'am. You better. Your hide won't hold shucks, young man. Yes, ma'am. And so anytime the little boy had to wiggle because he's getting tired sitting there in one spot for an hour and a half listening to a man talking in a monotone, preaching like this, and he barely even stops until he takes a breath, and then he starts again. Lord, I was sitting there as a little kid thinking, my God, is this the way you are? Heaven's going to be a boring place. I don't want to go there. I'd rather go somewhere where all hell's breaking loose. That's what I was thinking. I was a little girl, and I was thinking, is this what God is? You all got to think about it. Your kids think God is so boring, and if you move one little muscle, your hide's not going to hold shucks, and he's going to spank you into next Sunday. Lord have mercy, that ain't no way to be, y'all. That's not freedom. Jesus came to set us free, didn't he? Well, why on earth is we sitting there in that bondage, afraid to even cough? Well, that next time I got choked, guess where I was? I was in that Baptist church. I'd already been sitting there looking at that lady elbowing her husband falling asleep in front of me. He'd done bobbed his head 3 times, and I thought, man, why don't she just let him sleep? I happen to know he's a farmer and got up about 3:30 that morning to milk a bunch of cows in the cold weather. He's probably wore out. His poor hands were always chapped so bad they was cracking open. It looked like river beds in the middle of his hands. It was pitiful, y'all. It's just pitiful. But she wouldn't let him sleep. Lord have mercy. God don't want you to sleep in church. And she'd elbow him, and his head would pop up, and he'd be all right for a minute, and then he'd start bobbing again. And I'm listening to the preacher talking like this, and everybody's sitting there except Mr. Whatever his name was in the back. Every once in a while, I'll go, hey, man, hey, man. And I'm going, oh, my Lord, have mercy. And that little red-headed boy in front of me, Danny, oh my gosh, he kept turning around. He always had yellow teeth. I'll never forget it. And I thought that yellow teeth with that orange hair just looked like one of them corn candies on Halloween, you know. Excuse me. Speaking of choking. There, I feel better now. Isn't that funny and ironic that happened right now, y'all? But anyway, so I'm sitting there looking at Danny, and he's going, looking behind, and he was real short, so he'd have to stick his chin over the back of the wooden pew. Those pews didn't even have cushions on them, y'all. They didn't have cushions. They were just wooden seats, and they were just slick as glass. You put a little pettifour on the girls, you know, and we sit down in our little silky underwears and socks and everything. We're slip sliding all over that like it is after an ice storm in Arkansas. And then here we are trying to sit there and be still, and there's Danny with the red hair and yellow teeth turning around in the pew looking at me grinning. And this particular day, he'd been in his grandma's little powder deal with the what do you call them, those powder packs or something? I don't even know. Compacts. Open that thing up, and he's looking at me through the mirror, and he's putting on her lipstick. And he's grinning at me with them yellow teeth and that red hair with them red lips. And I just got tickled. And when I went to inhale, I inhaled some spit. And I started choking. I sounded like a rooster crowing before the sun comes up. It was bad, y'all. And I was and it went on, and I go and it went on and on and on. You don't do that in a Baptist church, Lord. That's as bad as a demon-possessed person plopping on the ground and having a fit. Everybody's turning around looking at me like, oh! And my mama's just patting me on the back, and I'm thinking, hit me, mother, hit me hard, knock that spit right out of my mouth. Well, I don't remember how it ended, but I do remember that I wasn't going to laugh at that Danny boy anymore. I mean, you know, he put on that lipstick and all. That was a pitiful looking sight, let me tell you. But when I grew up, I wouldn't go to church for years because I thought that was the way God was. God ain't like that, y'all. I finally joined the Hallelujah church where they dance around and hallelujah. They speak in them tongues that Baptists just freak out over. Yeah, they do. And you know what? I've heard some awesome preaching, but we had a preacher called the Spittin'. He was an evangelist and he spit on people. I'm sorry, y'all. They said, well, his spit's anointed. That spit has germs in it. I'm sorry. If his spit's anointed, I pray to God he keeps it in his mouth around me. I don't want healed this Sunday, okay? I'll wait till another time. If he has to pray for me and spit on me for me to get healed, well, I think I will just stay home. And you know what? Because it worked for some people, because Jesus spit in a blind woman's eyes and she got healed. But did he do it over and over and over? It seemed like people find out something that'll work once, they think you're supposed to be like that every time. But I'm telling you, God ain't boring. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But that's some of my church experience, a little bit of sticking in there in between my embarrassing moments. But this is the next thing that happened. I have two more things. Well, I was a senior in high school and I had a different boyfriend. It's funny, my first boyfriend was exactly my height, and this boyfriend was like 6'4". He was tall. His name was, I won't say, but anyway. It was gym day, okay? I was late for class and I had on some patent shoes and they had slick bottoms. We had to go into by the basketball courts. We're inside of the gym, right? The floors had just been shined up, right? Well, back then, only thing you could wear to school were dresses. And we had to wear garter belts. If you don't know what a garter belt is, it's this little thing you snap around your waist and it's got these little long things on it that hook to your hose, okay? So I had one of them on, okay? And I'm running on that wood floor. Well, it wasn't so bad. I was just late, so I was going to have to hurry, right? Well, the worst part is all the boys that had gym that particular hour were sitting up in the bleachers. All of them sitting there waiting for their coach to come in and tell them what to do. I had to run in front of them. And my boyfriend's sitting up there in the bleachers. So I run by. Everybody knew me in school. I was kind of popular, so I'm running by there as fast as I can. And all of a sudden, my feet slid out from under me. My books flew over my head. My purse flew over my head. My dress flew over my head as I fell backwards on the ground with my legs sticking straight up in the air. Yes, ma'am. And I continued to slide clean across the whole gym floor and slam into the wall with my legs sticking straight up in the air. My butt kissed that wall so loud. I thought, oh my God, have mercy on me. I want to die right now. But I didn't. So I had to get up and turn around, and all I could hear was laughter, and it was roaring in that place, because all those boys done seen my underwear. They saw me lose all of my dignity, y'all, when I slapped my butt right up against that wall. I couldn't just get up and run into the dressing room. I had to get up and pick up my books and my purse. I was humiliated. I was so embarrassed. I ran into the dressing room and sat there going, oh Lord, I can't ever show my face again. Everybody saw my underwear and they saw everything. And I was mortified, let me tell you. Oh Lord, it just freaks me out to think about it. Well, we had gym class, right? And my boyfriend always walked me to the next class, right? Well, here I come. I don't say a word. He's hovering over me because he's really tall. And I start walking beside him out of the gym. He's real quiet, and all of a sudden he goes, well, you know, I just saw the funniest thing today I've ever seen in my life. And he starts laughing his head off at me. Well, that was the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to me to this day. But there's one second to that. I told you, I think, either in this video, well, maybe not, that I've gone through some stuff. And you know, everybody's evolving into better people. And so, you know, through the years, I've read these help books of how to get free and how to trust God and how to be a better person, right? Well, this particular book said you need to do something you wasn't ever allowed to do when you was a kid, a harmless thing, like playing a mud puddle with your shoes on. Something to let you have back some of your freedom, that you're taking back your life for you. You are letting yourself know you're grown up now, right? I'm grown up now, y'all. I really am. And so I went outside one day and I stomped in some mud puddles, and it felt so good. No, I didn't wear my best pair of shoes, y'all, but I wore some shoes. I went out there, I slapped around in them puddles, and I felt liberated, y'all. I was so relieved. I said, I feel the healing taking place right now, y'all. But then I decided I was sitting at the table one night and I heard it raining and it was so quiet and everybody was asleep but me. I'd been up reading the Bible and I just felt like I was going to go out there and dance in the rain. I felt like God said I could dance in the rain. Go out there and just dance in that rain, girl. You're free, girl. It was about midnight. So I went out there, right? Nobody's up, it's dark. My backyard's fenced, my little dog's out there with me. Nobody can get in there. We don't have any neighbors behind us, just on both sides, but they're asleep. So I went out there in that little shower and I'm dancing around in the rain. I'm twirling around like a little ballerina. And I'm having me a good time, let me tell you. I was enjoying it and I was looking straight up and I was seeing them raindrops just come straight down and hit me in the eyes. And it was amazing, y'all. And I'm just loving it and I'm praising God and dancing in the rain and getting freer and freer and freer. And I look over at the neighbors. And their teenage boy had his window open and he had his face pressed right up against that screen watching me like he thought I'd done smoked some funny stuff or I'd done some kind of drugs or something. I just kind of went, oh, huh. And I just kind of walked in, petting my dog like I didn't do nothing and shut the door. The next time I saw that boy, he didn't say nothing because he was a sweet boy. He just looked at me and he said, hi there. And I said, hi. And he just kind of and walked on. I knew what he was thinking. He's probably thinking, that's the coolest old lady I've ever met. I hope he did, but I'll never know. I didn't ask him. Anyway, those are my embarrassing moments. And everybody's got them. And at the time they happen, we think we're gonna die. We think we're just gonna die. Like that time I couldn't breathe because I was coughing so bad. But we don't die, do we, y'all? We just keep on living. It's all right. It's all right. There's many more I could tell you, like the time I was walking in to eat at a restaurant and was all dressed up and tripped right on my face. And a man that was walking out goes, "Well, there's a lawsuit." I'm going, "Oh, no, I won't sue him. I did it. I'm not watching where I'm going." But anyway, that's the way it was. Hey, if y'all wonder why I got this on, y'all, because it's getting cold outside. It's my favorite time of year, y'all. My husband loves summer, bless his heart. He puts flowers all over the yard. He works every day till the sun goes down. He loves it. That sun gives him his superpowers, let me tell you. But when summer's over, he gets in the mully grubs fast. Well, 2 days before now, it started getting cloudy and all the leaves were falling, and we get on the newscast, it's gonna be cold, y'all. It's gonna get down in the 20s, and he had to bring all his flowers in, and I saw him and he's frowning. I said, "Honey, what are you frowning for? What's the matter? Why are you so grumpy?" And he goes, "Winter's here and it's getting cold and I'm not happy." Well, you know, I like winter. He goes, "Everything looks dead." Well, it's not dead, honey. Nothing's dead. It's just going to sleep. Because I love winter, y'all. I love snow. I love everything because there's no bugs anymore, okay? No more bugs. Bye-bye bugs. Go hibernate or whatever. But he wasn't happy about it. I said, "They ain't dead. They're just sleeping. All the trees are just sleeping, hon. All the plants are sleeping. The bugs are dead, but that's good." He goes, "Well, I'm not happy anyway." And I got thinking about that. No wonder. My winter lasts up here about 5.5 to 6 months. And his poor little hot weather only lasts about 2.5 to 3 months. I think they ought to let people that hate winter just hibernate like bears, so they'll just wake up happy and go to sleep happy and never be grumpy. But anyway, to each his own, y'all. We all have our likes and dislikes. I get on people's nerves, even when I'm not making people laugh. Because, you know, we all have our hang-ups. But we're just here to just love everybody, y'all. We're here to just have a good time and just let somebody giggle a little, you know. Get free, y'all. Go play in a mud puddle or something. Enjoy yourself. Hey, maybe I need to tell my husband to go do that. Y'all, everything's gonna be all right. Stay warm now. Bye-bye. Till next time.